Good morning. How are you? Beautiful day today. And it's a beautiful time to be in America with a Democratic president. Just down the road, there's somebody just sitting on a chair in the middle of the road. I'll send you a picture of it. So, where does America stand? I'd like to compare it to the glass half full. Whereas before, we were always with a glass with imaginary numbers in the minus segment, because we were always fighting to kind of catch up, to diminish the bad act, to call attention to it. And now we're in a position to be advocates. We're in a position of not absolute control, no government should be probably, but to actually control our destiny, to clean up the mess that was created by Trump, and to get on with the business of our nation. Now, in doing that, we're not going to have so many struggles as much in the House, I think, as we will in the Senate. I was always amazed that I worked on both houses at different times, and it struck me as interesting that the House, with so many more people, 435, could get things done quickly, and the Senate, with only 100, had more rules than you could imagine that could delay and sidestep action. And I guess that was the original design. And Moscow Mitch is trying to share more power than his numbers would suggest. And Schumer is trying to force an agreement of shared power that goes back to days ago, years ago, when Lot was giving up power. The biggest sticking point is the being able to force a vote for 60 or not. And to have that kind of filibuster makes a difference. Now, you may remember that when Supreme Court nominees were being considered, Mitch was quite fine getting past that. But the real problems with the Senate and with unity are two. One is equality, and the other is accountability. And both, it seems to me, are necessary predicates to our government going forward in a constructive fashion. And rather than unity, I think the best we could hope would be cooperation among some who are not these yahoos, who not these monarchists, and they still exist, and not these racists, and not these people that would defend Trump at any cost for their own political skins, because they connect the two. The problem with equality is no sooner had the president finished his address to the nation, his inaugural address, then we have Rand Paul and Karl Rove saying, hey, are you calling us white supremacists? Well, if the shoe fits. And the fact that they would self-identify, I think, tells us a lot. And that's part of the problem. And what it affects is certainly the immigration question, and we have some executive orders to ease that problem. And we have a bill going up to the Hill, which I think has already been dropped and filed, that is going to be a real struggle. So that's the equality question. The accountability question is similar and different. It goes back to, we'd like to get away with what Trump did without taking any bruises because of the approaching midterms. On the other hand, maybe we'd like him not to be in charge of our party. But Mitch McConnell wants to delay the impeachment until mid-February. And Schumer's pushing back. And on Monday, the Speaker is going to send up the resolution. And by the rules of the Senate, the proceeding should start the very next day. So that's an interesting piece of business. What I see is we're going to have a continuous struggle, but we're going to be in a position to make a difference. We already have. And as I'm talking to you on the day of the inauguration, we had more than 4,000 deaths, more than any other day since the pandemic's been in place. And we also have the question of circulating the vaccines. I believe that under Biden we'll be in a better place. So, excuse the noise, somebody's cutting a tree literally. So I'll talk to you tomorrow. All the best. Bye-bye.